Hello and welcome to today's episode of the GTA Online Race Playlist. We are here for episode number 206. And of course, we are joined by last week's winner, Samar.
Here.
Alright, this is round 3 of the playlist playoff. This time, the goal is to get 32 wins? I believe 32 wins is the goal.
Yeah. Let's see here for y'all on Team Wham. Let's see if we can get a second dub.
We're not on Team Win, sorry.
Oh my god. Um, Although it's gonna be pretty difficult to do that because when you lose to something, you fucking hyperanalyze the shit out of that. And I know you're picking the virtue this race. That was the only reason I won the last race. Dude is not making that mistake again.
Yeah.
So very difficult to Oh, you didn't?
I kind of forgot. To be honest.
Oh. Well, regardless, typically momentum carries. Typically when you win, momentum carries. However, whenever of a rare chance you lose something, you tend to have that like mentality of we're not going to lose this next one no matter any circumstances. So, see how this goes.
Of course, this episode I will be carrying the bonus 7 points from winning round 2 of the playlist playoff in the last episode. And 1 bonus point for losing. Of course, whoever loses the race playlist starts with a bonus. I tend to start with a lesser bonus if I lose an episode, but because it all factors in by how much you lost and how long you lost episodes for. So, when Wan loses, it's typically by like 150 points, and typically it's like a 10 race losing streak, or 10 episode losing streak. And I typically lose by like 1 point on like the last lap. So, I don't really need to start with 50 points. It's not really the same thing. Again, it's supposed to be a handicap like you'd have in sports that have handicaps. Yeah, I do got that advantage though, winning round 2 of the playlist playoff. This round, though, 32 wins. And 10 fastest lap points, so. See if you can get yourself a round win, though. That'll be interesting.
No, I think I'm good.
You're good, you don't want to go for that?
No.
Understandable.
Bro, so I had a really good conversation at work today. It's about a bunch of different topics. It's about a bunch of different topics. Genetic science, like 7th grade, 8th grade, genetic science, languages and shit like that. Very, very dank, swag flow conversation. So basically, it all started a couple of days ago. I was having a conversation with my girlfriend, and she speaks fluent Spanish. So, and knows a little bit of Russian. She doesn't know as much as I do, and I'm not fluent anywhere near fucking fluent. So, there's like she knows that, and then English, obviously. So, I asked her if she wanted to like learn Russian together, since she already kind of knows a little bit of the language and knows a little bit of how the language kind of works for the rules and stuff like that.
That way you can suck off Putin more.
You can go and suck off Putin. And I've also never, when I was learning Russian, I never had anybody besides my tutor to speak to, because there's like a very small Russian population in Connecticut, and even smaller in the part of Connecticut that we live in. But regardless, she asked me if I wanted to learn Spanish because she was fluent in it. She could help me learn it. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I've always had troubles learning, but I've never had a person like you, who I talk to every single day, or my mom, or somebody in my family, or around me all the time to like speak it with me and along with me. So I was just like, all right, let's put some time and effort, or gonna soon put time and effort into learning Spanish. So I'm looking up like workbooks and stuff, because the way I learn languages is I like to learn it basically how I learned English, like from pre-K up. So just teaching myself the basics with workbooks and shit like that.
I'm pretty sure that's just
Obviously
how people
surrounded.
learn languages in general, but yeah.
Some people have different methods for learning languages. There are people who don't use like books like that.
Yeah, but you gotta start with the basic levels.
Yeah. So basically the conversation, because I was talking to my
See, I didn't have
coworkers
to
about
learn English, though. I was kind of just like born with the knowledge.
You're just born with the knowledge of all your ancestors, and
Yeah, dude. Oh,
big spin, big spin. Good recovery.
I know. Yeah, no, I just like kind of showed up and had the knowledge and had the understanding, and here we are, being him, having that dog in me. You know, what else can I say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like remember learning the language. Like, you don't remember learning English. You kind of like one day you were speaking. Like, I don't remember not knowing.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, again, I showed up with it. But you know, for somebody like you, maybe like.
Well, I don't really remember, because the most formative years were like when I was really, really young, and so you say coping. And so
You were on that copium until like yesterday.
I don't really remember too much of my childhood. Oh, fuck. Too much of my childhood from like that young of an age.
I remember just being iconic like the whole time, dude.
but yeah, I basically said everything that I said here in the conversation, and they were like, "Oh, it should be really easy for you to learn Spanish. You say you find Russian to be easy language." I'm like, it's an easy language because, at least to me,
Because
to
you never
learn.
say anything's difficult either, though. Every single thing that you ever say is easy. I don't think I ever heard
Well,
you say
it's
this is difficult to anything.
yeah. Why would I say that? Like, obviously it's difficult. It's,
I mean, because that's something that. I mean, why would you not?
I mean, it's
Like,
challenging. Like, I didn't
what's
just
wrong
pick
with
it
saying
up.
something's like not the easiest thing? Right? Like, why do you have to say that it's easy?
Why do I have to say? Why do I have to say it's easy?
Yeah, because you never say anything's difficult, even if it is.
Oh well, I mean, it's not easy whatsoever learning Russian, but it's a lot harder for me to learn Spanish than for me to learn Russian because uh, of the fact that like kind of like you had mentioned, growing up, we kind of had like all of it. We basically don't remember learning English. We knew it from a young age, at least people from America. So
Now, again, I was born with the knowledge, but yeah. Anyways,
so like for me, Spanish and English are very similar in them being Romance languages and a lot of the words like being basically the exact same with iamos or some shit at the end of it. So like the
that
fact that
sounded
I
very racist.
already
Sorry, you're done.
the fact that I already know. I mean, is it true or is it not true? But the fact that I already know like English, right? I try and whenever I look at anything that's Spanish for words that I don't know, I try and like translate it to English when you're not supposed to translate it to English. You're supposed to look at that word and think of it in Spanish. And when I was learning Russian, oh my god. And when I was learning
That's already
Russian,
said.
3, 2, 1, go. And when I was learning Russian, obviously Russian is completely fucking different than English, which is why they said, "Oh, well, you learned a little bit of that, so it should be easy for you to learn that." But it's the opposite because I didn't already have like preconceived notions of what I thought like. Oh, God damn it. Preconceived notions of all of the English language, how the English language works, and trying to apply that to Spanish when it's its own thing. And so because I couldn't like translate any words from Russian to English, I had to just learn all the words in Russian. And that's why I found it easier than learning any other language because I didn't have like an idea and try and translate it that way to English. But yeah, no, both Spanish, Russian, English, all that shit's fucking hard to learn, dude. Definitely difficult. Just like I don't feel like it's necessary to say it's like difficult all the time. Like people who complain about it being difficult. I'll say something's difficult, but I don't like to complain about being something being difficult because that in my mind discourages me while I'm doing the thing. Like obviously it's difficult. We're all fucking starting at zero, so I have to figure it out, but I don't know. I've just always hated complaining, so
Yeah, I don't think saying something's difficult is complaining. I think that that's just.
no. It's that's not what I said. Like over and over, like the victim fucking mindset that people have. Like, oh,
No,
I'm a
but I'm
victim
just
all the
saying you
time.
never say things are difficult. Don't say. There's a difference.
Because yeah, I feel like it's not necessary. I mean, I will agree things are difficult. Like if you asked me, is something difficult? I will say yes, that is difficult. But I'm not just gonna like say this thing is difficult while I'm learning it for no reason. Because I feel like that's already implied that it's difficult. It's kind of like a waste of oxygen to say that. Ooh, no way, dude.
Damn, Rip.
Ah, caught
Damn,
air.
damn, Rip. Damn. Damn, ripperonis. Ripperonis, wanaronis. That's gotta
Fuck,
hurt.
dude. It's gonna hurt. Gotta hope the randomizer gods are on my side this time.
I'll take that one. Thank you.
Damn. That was whack.
Was it whack or was it just a driver error?
It was. I mean, none of it was my fault. I spun a little bit. That was my fault, but my car took air on a part of the track
Should have
because
saved it, unfortunately.
I couldn't. I wasn't on the ground. Car would like move like I needed it to.
Try harder.
Unfortunately.
Just gotta say, this is the last video going out from our less content weeks. And oh boy, has that been a 2 week experience?
Oh yeah, and the other thing, part of the conversation, the genetic shit. So I was really bad at genetics science when I was in school. That shit just didn't make sense to me. What the hell is this car? The Zion? Oh, never mind. Didn't make sense to me. So again, I was having a conversation earlier, and Aaron happens to be, or used to work as a teacher for um, seventh grade science, and so she taught all that shit, and got into a conversation about that, and she had explained to me basically how like the Punnett square works, because I've seen it before, and I know that there's dominant and recessive alleles and all that, but I didn't understand like how it all fit together, and like I had specific questions that were never answered as a kid, so kind of understood that better, and then like took that conversation, and when I was at work we were talking about that, and just swag overall.
Yes.
Why? All right.
What happened, Gamar?
I fucked up. All right, here we go.
Damn, that looks like a WAN track limit to me.
That was.
Have you enjoyed your 2 weeks of less video making?
Um,
What have you enjoyed about it?
the calmness after a wild ass series like Need for Speed. I mean, all the other series kind of, I did kind of feel like it was nice to be able to just game naturally, like not having to record anything. We had some daring times, good races and shit, but kind of did feel like recording on Sunday from like the beginning of the week when you told me we didn't have any more videos to record. I was like, oh, huh. I don't know. I think it just really depends on the mood. Like when I was doing Need for Speed, I needed a break, but now that I'm like not doing it, I'm like, I'm ready to record, dude.
Bro, I'm always ready to record. If I didn't have a YouTube, I'd probably just kill myself.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mohan. Can't take the YouTube away, dude.
Like,
Curtis' death's gonna be on your hands, Mohan,
bro, it's just
if
one of those
YouTube
things
for whatever reason goes down.
that
There's too much YouTube shoplifting. Have to close stores down.
I just like making videos like all the time, dude. I'm always doing
No, you know,
I'm always doing something with videos, and when I'm not, and when it's just like, oh, like when I'm in the moment and it's like, damn, we're doing another video tonight, or I gotta edit this. Oh my god, I'm not gonna fucking stop. This is obnoxious. But then when I'm not doing it, I'm just like, god damn, I'm gonna fucking like, what am I doing? What am I doing today? Like, what am I gonna do with my day? I'm here.
nah, I think it was like a couple of years ago. My mom told me that it's weird. Um, Not that it's weird, but I'm always like doing something with videos or whatever, the same as you say. Because I'm always just in my room and she just asked me like randomly, like, "Hey, are you making a video?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just chilling."
It's so like weird that that's just like a normal thing, or just like
I don't really notice it much, but
I used to notice it more, but I mean I notice it sometimes when I'm like down here doing a video. My parents like when I come in the room and grab something. I'm not always recording down here. I just have like, again, my PlayStation's down here. We record so much that it doesn't really make sense for me to move it upstairs like I did before. Like I would do that, like, okay, we're not gaming tonight, let me move it upstairs. But it's like typically on the day that we're not recording, we typically do like one of those nights that we may play together, but typically one of those other nights just like a night to not play at all. But then again, I'm not just gonna move my PlayStation upstairs for one day out of the week. So they'll like open the door and I'll be like, no, I'm not recording, you're good. But it's just kind of like a normal thing, just be like, hey, I'm doing a video now, recording, existing.
I think that's like a thing with our generation more than any other. Like we don't really, we've never been dudes to like care about popularity. At least popularity in like the sense of like, oh, we're gonna be famous. Like I can't wait to be famous.
That
I just want
obnoxious, the
clout.
obnoxious part of people wanting to be like popular.
Yeah, like I don't care. It would be nice. The only reason I would want to be popular is so that I wouldn't have to like do a job outside of YouTube, because YouTube, like creating YouTube videos is fun.
Yeah. No, I mean that's what we always talk about. Like that's the thing that's appealing about that part. I don't give a fuck if I don't want people to fucking be like, oh, that's that dude that makes videos like every time I walk out my house. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in like going to a restaurant and being recognized when I'm trying to just like exist, or I go to a store and be recognized. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, like I don't even care if like fucking one fucking person watches me, dude. I just like the people who do watch me, whatever amount of people it is. I appreciate like that they like the videos that I make, because honestly, the videos I used to make some pretty fucking cringe ass videos. I've stepped up my production value and like the flow of the video a lot in the past 2 years, but like, bro, it used to be really bad, dude.
Like, literally, the only thing that I like watch your video, like when I'm editing it, I'm just like, the only thing that I would critique about your content is
Yep.
every clip that you record, you say that I'll see you in the next clip. I'm just like, oh my god, that's like, maybe it flows for you and it feels fine, but to me it's so fucking cringe. Just that one like, I'll see you in a second or whatever. I find that so cringe. Oh, I fucking hate it, dude.
I only do that for Need for Speed
Oh,
because
I
that's
fucking. Oh my god, dude. They want to
I
fucking
only
kill
did.
myself.
I'm not doing that for like other clipped videos, but well, I think I did it once for like an RC video. But
The
the reason I
RC,
did it for Need
yeah,
for Speed, the reason I did it for Need for Speed was because they had a week to week system,
yeah.
and when I'd say like see you in a second, I meant like see you on the next day. Like that's what I more meant to say, but
Oh
like
my
it came
god.
out because I was recording as that.
Yeah. I really thought it was just because you were recording in clips, and that's just kind of how it went. I was just like,
No,
oh
no, no,
my god, I'm
no.
gonna fucking kill myself if I hear this one more time.
And also because like typical videos don't flow like that.
Yeah. I mean, this is just one big
Um,
video. There's no clips in it. If anything,
yeah,
the clip is what we take from this. It's not, okay, I'm gonna stop this race and we'll pick it up in 5 minutes.
yeah, that was the only cause Need for Speed. Every single bit that I was recording, like when I started to do a race or came out of a spot, like I knew I was in recording mode because I could just like cut the clip or whatever. And oh boy, okay. And so like I didn't have to worry about transitions or anything like that. I could just start the clip and then typically end the clip, on the end of a day and try and be like, oh, I'll see you guys the next day. Uh, but also, it would be very confusing if I didn't do that because,
Well,
like,
I mean, if you say I'll see you in the next day is one thing, but you didn't. You just said I'll see you in a second.
yeah, yeah.
Or, if, I'll see you in the next race or whatever. But, like, even then, I feel like those transitions, like, they feel like there's something for, like, a TV show when there's an ad. And it's like, we'll be back in a second. And it's like, there's a 5 minute ad break. That's kind of the vibe that it gets from it. It's like when you watch a TV show, but you watch it on streaming, so there's no ads, but it was originally recorded.
Oh, yeah.
It
That is
look
cringe. I hate that.
That's kind of what it felt like, or like when you watch a streaming show and they like come back and like, they show you what happened before the ad, which you've seen 2 seconds ago because it's literally just the ads cut out. It
Yeah.
kind of has that vibe to it. But that was like the only part of it that I'm just like, oof. But and the rest of your videos have gotten better, and genuinely like our videos collectively have gotten better. I was looking. Let me do
100%.
the let me do the points real quick here. Do you have any track limits that race?
I had one.
And the race before, did you have one as well, right?
Yeah. How many did you
Okay.
get?
I didn't have any in either race.
Pass this lap as well.
Um,
Yeah, but I feel like my content has gotten better.
bro, I
And,
was I was
you
looking
know,
at what'd you say?
I was just going to kind of go back into the conversation with, like, just recording for a bunch of people. And it would be a long conversation. I'll go do it afterwards.
Uh, I was looking at some of the old videos. Uh, Let me do randomizer here. It's a boar race. Let's go, dude. I don't even think, can we do those on this? No. Those are off-road vehicles. Next randomizer says it's a hot lap. I'll take a hot lap on this track. Um, so basically, the thing that I was getting at was I looked at some of the old videos. I was going through. What was I doing? Oh, so we had the new room, and we got a TV to put in just to have like occasionally if somebody wanted to watch something out there, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I went and I picked it up at Best Buy, and I was setting it up because we're gonna hang out on the wall tomorrow. Well, I just wanted to make sure I had like all the internet stuff set up, all the apps, so that way, if we want to use it tomorrow, we can. And the last one I set up was YouTube with my account, and I was looking through like, because when I was on YouTube, I just like to scroll through like the videos that we've done, like the thumbnails and stuff, because it's a different way to look at it. I know we've done that before, like when you came over, we like looked through some of that stuff. I just feel like it's an interesting way to look at it because I'm just looking at it, you know, in the studio, but that's almost more as like how a viewer would look at it. So it's always interesting to me. But I click on a playlist, right, and I'm just looking through like, you know, it's all our recent ones, Premiere Project and all that stuff, and a lot of them are like organized with the newest content at the top of the playlist. So GTA avoids the cringe and um, you know, some of those. But Rocket League, the playlist is set from oldest video to newest. So there's like 2016 Rocket League videos. Oh my god, dude! Just looking at like the title and the lack of thumbnail, I was just like, there ain't no fucking way. We had like dabbing on them live or some shit. I'm just like, bro.
Oh man,
that was close.
very close. Let's see that.
Damn. That's wild.
Wow.
Damn.
I think it's one of our closest that hasn't been like a glitch where fucking Rockstar gives us fucking the wrong position or some shit.
Yeah, that was wild. I ain't never seen that like that close. I genuinely thought that I passed you for a second there.
Wow, dude, that was wild.
I like how my description for a short is mid finish, even though it was not mid. But the track is mid park or whatever the fuck.
Mid finish. But yeah, the old Rocket League videos were a lot more cringe, less effort.
Bro, just like, I mean, obviously all the videos were, because I mean, let's pick some hot rings for this year. Obviously they're all gonna be cringe, but like, God, just seeing the old ones at the top, I just like, there's no fucking way, dude. Again, it's gonna be that with any of the videos. If we look at, I mean, this series evolved from a cringe pit to being the greatest content ever on the internet. So like, things can change, but I mean, obviously the race playlist is the best example of our progression in content. If anybody goes back and watches like episode 1, episode 5, like, and then come back and watch episode 206, like, oh my god. And obviously the racing's different because we have like a lot of different things to it, but that's also the evolution of it. I mean, the tracks that we pick now compared to what we had back then, like
No, I feel like we're a lot more formatted now.
fuck.
Like we just like kind of just used to race, and we just recorded it. But now we just like have a format of a racing series. Like it's built up.
I mean, that's the thing.
We try and do it more like
God.
more like a event than just like just recording us playing video games.
Because I think the first, like, honestly, 45, 50 episodes, it was literally just whatever happened, right? Like, I mean, the first, like, I think the first 15 of them were literally just us streaming, like, playing racing. It was just, let's make a playlist, and that's, again, why the series is called the Race Playlist. Because, again, if you look at all the other series, they all have some sort of title. Racing Masters, Gran Turismo's Racing Champions. Our new one in that is Podium Chasers or some shit. Like, they all have names to them. This is just Race Playlist, which is what it is in the game. But again, that's why it's the original content was just, well, it's a playlist of races. So we're just gonna call it that on our live stream. Um, and again, it became more of a racing format. And I just happened to kind of keep track of the stats in the beginning of who won, and that's the only way we have the data of it. It was just that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna write it down. Like, that's it. It was just, I'm gonna write it down and manage to survive. I think I went back after like 5 or 6 episodes and seen who had more points at the end. But again, it went from that of whoever wins it in the end wins it, and it was
The
kind of just
supercars
like, you want to do supercars?
or SUVs
I was
or
gonna put on
something.
sports because we don't do the regular sports cars ever.
Oh, you're right.
We always just do hot rings for most sports car tracks. So, but yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing. It was evolved from us doing a playlist of like 10 races. I mean that was just, it was literally like those shitty stunt tracks. We had Nick in it. We kept blowing him up until he quit.
Yeah, I mean the point wasn't even to win the race plus. It was just fucking destroying
Destroy
Nick in the
Nick.
first, at the beginning.
The first like 7 races was just literally to mess with that dude. Like it was just us. It started as us 3 fucking around in some races, then he dropped out after 7 races, and was like, that was fun. Let's do it a second time. Like, because it wasn't meant to be a 206-part series.
No, it's supposed to end episode 169.
Was it?
Yeah,
Is that the end?
that was the end. That was like the official scheduled ending.
I remember to actually
You know how the Aztecs had like that fucking, or the Mayans had the
oh,
calendar.
the Mayan calendar. Yeah, the world's gonna end in
Yeah.
2012, and then they found like
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that.
Bro, they found more of the race playlist than like 4 times. This shit did have an official end episode. I think it was like episode 50 something, 57. I think it says on the thumbnail, the final episode. Yeah, this series has had one official ending, one unofficial ending, and then we're playing now. I think it was episode 57. Oh boy.
Oh my god, who got that?
I think I had it. Uh, yeah, so like 57, then episode 100 was an unofficial ending, and then now we're here on 206. Which if I lose this episode, it's gonna be an official ending too.
Was episode 100 that episode? Like the last episode that I was in for a while?
On technicalities, yes. There was actually we recorded up to 202 or 102, but they didn't go out until like a year later. So that's why we have 2 episodes considered 2021, even though they were recorded in the summer of 2020. Oh my god. But yes, episode 100 was that episode. Oh boy.
Gotcha. Fitting for to end on an even number.
Uh-huh.
And we're not 100 in all this.
Yeah, and then was it like January, February last year? Came back episode 203. We've been back since. That's a reset. It's actually kind of crazy that we've done. What race is this? 6.
2, 1, go.
I don't really care. Yeah, it's kind of wild that in the last basically 2 years we've done over 100 episodes, and then the first like 4 years was 100 episodes. But again, that also shows the progress of the channel. How it went from like not always happening to like every week there's a race playlist. Like it's a key part of the
Damn. I had
content.
a lot of fucking speed there, dude. To be able to take that wide of a turn.
Damn.
Must have been my last lap, dude. I think. No, because we crashed. Never mind.
Yeah, no. What are you gonna say though on your part of the evolution of content and our progress and all that?
Specifically talking about my content, yeah, I feel like that has evolved. But I was going to go back into the conversation about not caring about popularity.
Oh yeah,
Like,
let's do that.
I don't care if like one person watches me or 1,000 people watch me or 1,000,000 people watch me. It'd be nice, but I just care about the people who watch and are there to like support what I do, genuinely. And I feel like it's the exact same way that I approach art, because like I feel like when you, at least for me, whenever anything that is art related, may it be painting, may it be movie, or well, I guess it's a little bit different when it's a movie, but this is my personal experience with art, painting art. Is that once money is introduced into it, it kind of affects and changes like the project
Oh yeah, dude.
to something
100%.
else.
Oh my god. I mean, you see, like YouTube is one of those things that making content is, I guess you'd say, is an art. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so you look at that, like look at content of creators that when they start out, you find a creator that got like, you know, however many subscribers. Once they pop off, get like millions of subscribers, making shit ton of money, just becomes, well, whatever content's popular now, I'm gonna produce the shit out of that. And it goes from just I'm having fun to this has to bring in at least 1 million views or we don't give a shit. I mean, I feel like most channels that I've watched, I mean, pretty much the only channel I could think of that I've watched in like the whole time I've watched YouTube that you can just like get a vibe of it changed because of what specifically is popular, Like PewDiePie is the only person that pops in my mind that isn't like the goal of the existence of these channels and creators. Not saying he doesn't do, not saying he doesn't do content that's just purely gonna get views and money, but I feel like he doesn't. His content didn't have that same vibe as a lot of like other channels that I've watched throughout the years.
You must have just been watching some fucking scummy ass dudes, dude. No, I feel like.
No, I feel like most of the people that I watched, it went from. I mean, you can't tell me that's just not how it works in general.
Oh no! That's. I'm not saying that, but I can name like a couple of YouTubers that I watch that haven't done that. Like Dashi is one of those people. Like he still does games that are fucking. Nobody knows what they are, but he just because of his personality. Like people like that who have like a really good personality and do YouTube, I feel like they can continue to do just bullshit ass games. And the people that I watch, for example, Dashi, like,
kind of forgot that dude existed, to be honest.
Dude lost a fuck ton of weight. He's doing real good.
I remember watching his content like 2016.
Yeah, I mean he still does like Mario Kart, like Mortal Kombat, some of the more like popular newer games, but like he also does like a bunch of like old games. He brings back like his skits that he used to do back in 2016. He's still doing those. Like he hasn't changed his content or his like attitude about making content over the years. He's been more like talkative about it, which I like. But yeah, I get you. That's exactly what I was talking about. Is like once money's involved, especially like a large amount of money, then a lot of people kind of sell out.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The content that feels the most like that is
Mrboss.
Well, Mrboss has always just been cringe. He never had a point where he wasn't doing cringe content.
Yeah, you're right.
Like he didn't evolve to making cringe. It was just always.
Yeah, you're right. He's just always been cringe.
Like his content was just always scummy fucking content. But
use my weight up.
How many fucking views can we bring in today? Like, who's gonna watch GTA 6 midnight release confirmed trailer videos? Like that dude just does that shit. I feel like
I can respect that though. He's consistent with it.
I mean, he is consistent with the fact that he's doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're the thing.
3, 2, 1, go. Like he doesn't give a fuck if you call him out for being like clickbait and toxic. He's just like, sure, I don't give a fuck. Bringing him however many viewers he gets on those videos. Like clearly it's working.
Gotta respect the hustle.
That's the thing.
I'm
Clearly
sure this
it's
dude
working for him.
Cringe.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a part where he's just like, I fucking hate it here. But at the same time, I could see it as just an act of getting fucking like absolutely hyped about a fucking edited picture. Be like, oh my god, this is fucking confirmed, guys.
That's what I don't get, dude.
Make a 10-minute video on it. Gotta get to the 10-minute mark. And then just like close your computer and then fuck around, do what you actually probably want. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what that dude does. I mean, he could just be a fucking toxic slut, but I mean, who really knows unless you like actually know the dude? But I mean, I wouldn't. I feel like you can't act, bro. That shit can't be fucking real, bro.
Well, I've got a couple of things to say on that. First, I feel like neither you nor I have watched. You've watched his content a little bit more than I have back in the day, but both this dude, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say about this. Watched his content back in the day. Oh yeah, so both of us can't really speak on the point of like if he is like genuinely like that or not in real life, which if he's like that in every single video, I mean, and he hasn't changed his tune, like he's just been like chill the entire time making YouTube like how he is, like I don't see how this dude, like, I genuinely think he's just like that.
Genuinely just fucking cringe.
Yeah,
I
because like,
mean,
because if you were putting, think about it this way, if you had to do YouTube, like say you wanted to do something completely different, and then GTA just came out and it got super popular, and doing those videos were just really popular, and so with that popularity, you just decided to do it, and you kept up with it because that's what made you money. If this dude just like
I know he
didn't
used to do
actually
other
enjoy that,
content. I do know that though.
yeah. But if this dude just is doing this for like ever and doesn't enjoy it at all, like he's just putting on like completely hates it, I feel like it would come out more than once in his videos that he just fucking absolutely hates like just making content on GTA, and he would like be open about it because you
I
can't just
mean,
like play that
not
off for.
necessarily true though. You can have people that just do shit as a job. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Like if you're at work and you're like annoyed by some shit, you may tell like somebody you're working with, "God, I fucking hate it here," but you're not just gonna like tell customers being on my job makes me want to kill myself, right? Like that could be a vibe, like where this dude genuinely just like fucking doesn't like doing clickbait cringe, but isn't just gonna say to his viewers, "Hey guys, I'm doing this clickbait cringe and I fucking hate it, but expect similar videos from me." Like
Yeah,
he
it's
may,
kind of like the Democrats not telling their voters like, hey, we're lying to you.
yeah, I mean they're not going to do that, but that's the thing. Like if you, I mean, in the end of the day, it's a business for these people that are just like, I'm trying to make money on it. So again, if you're at work and your job's to help customers and bring in, you know, whatever, help people work, and I'd be like, damn, I fucking hate it here. You may tell somebody that you're like around, I want to kill myself, but you're not just gonna. I mean, you may say it to a customer, then you're probably gonna get fucking roasted for it. But again, like normally, you're not gonna just do that. So I feel like it's a similar thing where you're not just gonna be like, I fucking hate it. I feel like that can't be real, bro. I just there's a part of me where it's just like there's no way
I think it's
that
real.
I don't know. There's an element.
I've got a really good bullshit detector, dude, and I think that dude's just like that. Like I've watched a few of his videos. I just think he's like that.
Title of this video is Mrboss actually cringe, or is it just an act? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just an act, potentially.
Well, we'll never know.
Maybe you can be friends with him and let us know.
That's so much work, dude. I have to like fly there because you know he'd not just like make friends with fucking me, dude. Especially after roasting his ass so many years.
You probably hurt his feelings or some shit.
Yeah, you know this dude's. Ah, fuck. You know this dude is fucking insecure, dude. That's the word. Bro, I was trying so hard to figure. I was like, what the fuck is it, dude? Dude's 100% insecure. So I'm sure he fucking
I mean
talks to his friends.
that part I feel like is true. Seeing his fucking responses to people that are just like calling him out, when his literal response is just "Don't watch then" to literally fucking everybody. Uh,
I mean, I don't think that's.
nah, that feels
That's pretty fucking cringe. Dude.
no, that
Just
that
don't
feels like if you get called out, like I feel like if I get called out for some shit, like if somebody comments, "This video sucks, go kill yourself," like Tell me why, and I'll, be interested in knowing why, and not just like, ugh, I don't really care. Ugh, fuck off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like,
that is a fucking cringe response to that shit.
I mean, that's the thing. That's where he does just like, all right, dude. Like, clearly you're making clickbait cringe. Everybody fucking knows it. And then you got called out for it, and you have consistently been called out for it. And then your response is just, I don't give a fuck. You can go kill yourself, bozo. Like, what? You know what I feel like kind of fell off, though?
Well,
Like, YouTuber wise, and the whole once the money's involved. I feel like Rhett and Link kind of fell off, I'll be honest.
it's a hot take.
Is it?
But I mean, let's hear why.
I mean, I feel like their content, I don't know, I just feel like when you do something like their main content, right? I mean, some of their other things is interesting, right? But I feel like Good Mythical Morning's kind of gotten to that point where it's just like there for money and
I mean, yeah, dude, they're
yeah,
really
no.
old
But
now.
what I'm saying is like you're talking about like the money getting involved and shit like isn't the same. Like their whole content is just whatever is gonna bring in the most views to it. And I feel like there's like you get like a vibe of less enjoyment in what they're doing in their content.
I mean, I guess yeah, I can see what you are talking about. Yeah, but I think that Rhett and Link have always had like success, even like in their earlier days when they just had like their songs and
Yeah, but it's
like the
gotten to
shit
a
that they would
point
do for YouTube
where
videos.
they're not really involved in making the show. They kind of just sit down and like do shit. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not really like them doing it. It doesn't have like that same passion I feel like they brought to it, like when they started doing it and like their earlier content of it. I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind of just like we're doing it so we can do other things we actually want to do.
yeah, I just feel like they at least substitute. Like, yes, it does play into what I was talking about before, about the art and about that affecting your content. Uh, but I just feel like they substituted it pretty well with like the crew and all the other things, along with like how they like improved on editing and like the flow of the videos. It does feel less genuine, but like it's a good substitute how they've like evolved. In my opinion. But yeah, I would never personally like set a price on something, or at least for when I do art, like it's whatever after the painting is done, and even then I still have fucking problems with like pricing things because I don't know what my painting is worth. It's just it kind of is. I just usually charge whatever I spent on materials for the painting, uh, and
I
then
mean,
like a
that's
little bit
definitely the
more for the
thing.
fact that I actually did.
If you spend, I think that the best way to look at how you would price your art, right, is how much you spend on materials. Obviously, like you said. So
Yep.
if you spend $20 or $40, whatever it is in materials, that can be your base. But then, how long did it take you to do it? Did it take you 10 minutes, or did it take you, 15 hours? Right?
Yeah, but I feel like that doesn't really like
No, I think that's an element of it, right? If it's something that where it's like
typically,
you can have a
yes.
percentage, right? Right. Like say we'll set a base just for hypothetical purposes. Your art costs you $40 to make, right?
Yep.
And then we'll say it takes you. We'll say you put your time at like I don't know, just a base of a number. We'll just say five, right? $5 for time, right? Just hypothetically do it. make it to simplify, right, for doing quick maths.
Yeah.
All right. So you're doing your time is 5 minutes for like or $5 for like every hour you put into it. Right? I know you don't really give a fuck about time. It's like I like doing art, right?
Yeah.
So, but hypothetically, right, you can do like the $5 for that, and then say it's like I don't know, 15 hours, $5 each hour. You don't have to do the total price of it though. Just do like 5 or 10% of what that number is, right? So if you do again $5 for every hour, you do 10 hours of it. That puts you at some hours, some money. Do 10% or do 5% of that on it. So then your art would be, $50 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or you just throw that all out the window and just do the price of the materials plus a certain size. If you do like a 8x8 canvas, right, or size or whatever you want to do, 8x8
Yep.
art, you start at $20, and then a 10x10 art is $30 or whatever, plus whatever the cost of materials is. I mean, that's not a bad way to price it.
Yeah.
Um, that's just hypothetically like a route you could go with it. Plus, that also puts you in a spot where you're not just like every art you do. How much is this gonna? How much am I gonna sell it for? Right. So that way you're not like every single time is this art. Maybe I'll do it for $75. Maybe this one here I'll do for $69. Nice. Like something like that where it's just like you have a base of this art costs this much plus this cost to make. I think that's the best route to go if you're looking to figure out how to price your art is the size of the artwork plus costs into it. And again, if you want to throw in something for how much time it takes you, you can again have a certain you could do a percentage increase on the price of it. So if you're selling an art for 75, but then it took you 10 hours, you could do like a 5% additionally of the 75 or something like
That's
that.
just way too much math, dude.
Nah, you come up with like a whole chart, dude. I got you.
Uh, yeah. Usually I just
I'll
like
come with a
go
pricing
based.
chart. No, I'll come with a pricing chart for you. Watch.
I don't need a pricing chart, dude.
Nah, I
Like I said,
got you, dude.
I don't like pricing anything. So,
Nah, I
but
got you. Let me be
usually
your
I
price
do.
guy then.
Nah. Well, maybe in the future, but like,
Yeah, let me be the price
I'm
guy, and then we can then we know how much you're getting out of it.
right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's important, but there's a certain way. Like, usually when I price things, when I have had to in the past, um, I go based off of materials, the size of the canvas, which I usually always make like small, like either 9x12 or like 8x8 or something like that, or like 3x3.
What's the size of the This Is Cringe artwork?
8x12
Okay.
or 8x10, one of the two. I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
I have it on. I should have it on the post that I made on my Instagram, though.
Oh yeah, you put that in every post now. Forgot that.
Yeah. But I usually like if I'm pricing my art, I'll take the actual artwork into consideration, like the idea that I came up with, how long it took me to come up with the idea, like what the painting actually represents. Like I have like different things like that I would more value off of. Um, and also like I don't really care about time either. But that's another reason why I wouldn't want to work for money either, because usually it's on a time crunch and it's fucking cringe. When it's something artistic, I like to take my time with it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely like. I mean, I feel that like if we, we're doing a video, right, and it's something where it's like this video doesn't go out for a week, I feel way better recording the video than if it's like this video has to go out like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I just feel that like when we're doing content, that's why I like the way things are scheduled. I don't really like the recording the. I think I did like some day before recording things, and oh boy, I fucking hated that. I know some people can do it. I can't. There's just a certain part where it's just like it makes it less enjoyable knowing like I have to have this out at 10 a.m. tomorrow, compared to
Yeah.
like this goes out at 12 p.m. in a week from now. All right, that's the thing. This video we're doing right now goes out in what 9 days from the record date of it. I feel way better about it, and I can enjoy it more than if it has to go out tomorrow. Tell you right now.
Yeah. That makes sense. I had that feeling with like Need for Speed, because that game, like I'd have, I don't remember the exact scenario, but I'd have like the video clip. Like I knew I had to record a video clip. Typically when I was recording a Need for Speed, I didn't know what I was expecting, but there was one time that I had to like reload the game because the video got fucked up. So I had to redo like 2 or 3 races, and I like went through that night again. And when I did that, I knew exactly like what I had to do everything like the exact same way for the most part, so I had to like do the exact same races, and I just didn't like having to like redo everything that I already did and have it be like fit the exact same video that it was a part of before I got fucked up. It's kind of hard to explain. But
Yeah, no, I got you. We'll do another hot ring race on this. We also have a lap 3 reset from the randomizer. Las Vegas. Huh?
I get that a lot with projects too, art projects that I'm working on, like, and I'm sure you do as well with your Premiere projects. Like, you put a lot of time into that shit. I want to make sure it's solid. Um, and so, like, I don't really like when that shit gets changed up. Like, I like how like the shit is kind of the way I said it, and if like an art piece doesn't like work out the way I want it to, I'm just like, fuck. Or not the way I want it to, but like some external factor fucking like affects me. Like I fucking have to go out and buy paints like in a day, for example. God damn it. That I thought I had when I was starting the painting.
Oh, this is a lap 3 reset. You got saved by that, dude. Go back actually over there where you were. Damn. What a time to have a spin, dude. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things with, like, some videos, whether it doesn't work out the way it's planned or whatever, that just, like, damn, that kind of sucks. But I'm okay with putting out content that isn't perfect because I feel like that shows the mistakes that you can make, and then later on you have something you can show that you improve from it. That's why I'm just like, I'm good. Like something like the RC video that we had, where it's just completely fucked. Everything from recording it to editing it got all fucked, right? Like that shit was out the field. Clip got, that whole video didn't go well, and then somehow in the edit, like it only saved a 3-minute part of the video. But I was just like, I'm fine with this going out the way it is because next time we do an RC video, it will be better than this one. And it's there to like show that. I know a lot of people wouldn't put out the video that's like not the best, and they go like redo the whole thing. But I was like, I want to have that mistake out there, so you'll just like, you can see, oh, this wasn't perfect. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like personally, since I do more unboxings and uh like videos that are very specific to the RC cars, like um the Trailblazer videos or the Road to 60 or 80 videos for the Vendetta or the uh AK 917. Um those I like to redo because like I like to have them a certain way. Like if I don't hit 60 miles an hour or whatever, something fucks up, I'll throw that in there. I like that. And then the plane video that's supposed to be going out, I there was a clip that I had of taking off from a rolling start. The plane flipped forward because it was windy, and it like fucking broke the wing off, like right as I started to fly it, which was a really good clip. But unfortunately, I was cleaning up my OneDrive of files. 'Cause I had so many fucking files set to you on that like main screen, so I cleaned all that out. And I accidentally deleted that one with
Bro, I
it.
had like
So
screaming kids in the background, like park or some shit at one of the clips. Kids are going
oh
wild over your RC plane. That was crazy.
yeah, yeah, there was a girl at the park that was really interested in the RC plane. That I kept in there.
No, I was just like, I was watching that clip. I was like, what the fuck?
Usually that's not in a video. Like, obviously for reasons like I don't have children in my videos because they can't consent to being in videos on YouTube. But like, if I'm recording a video, I'll stop what I'm doing and talk to the person, or not stop what I'm doing, but like if I'm, like in between video recording, going to a place or something, and there's like a couple of kids watching, because I'm like doing a Trailblazer video or just like using one of the faster RC cars on like a long stretch of road, then I'll let them either watch, or for example with the TRX4, there was a kid at the park that I did the Mohegan Park Trail one on, and I let him drive that around for a little bit because it's not gonna hurt anybody. It moves like 1 mile an hour, so if the thing is cool to drive or fly, then I'll let them fly it out. Oh, and I did let the girl fly the plane, and it went good, and then it flew right into a tree. Had to throw a fucking large ass stick at it to get it out, but
Damn.
you know,
Rip plane.
the
Rip large
experience.
stick.
No, I mean it's still good,
Rip large stick. That's a reset.
but it's the experience. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, I mean those videos obviously. Oh my god.
3, 2, 1, go.
Um, yeah, that type of content, like, obviously it's different to do. But I mean,
Yeah.
there'll just be ones where I'm just like, I don't fucking even know what happened. But this is my video for the day. Like,
Yeah, the ones that we do together, it's more of like expected that anything can happen. Like we have an idea for the videos, typically, but or we just have like a place to drive the cars around in, and we record it in some kind of way, and it just whatever happens happens. Like that's something different than like
Yeah, but even on a solo video, I'll put up whatever the fuck. I mean, I got a Forza video that's going out. I think it should be out by the time this went out. I just there's times when I'm like in a racing game and I'll be very, very focused, especially like in the online races. But if I'm doing like a solo race, there are times that I just like lose focus what I'm doing to start like fucking driving through everybody. And in that one, I just like slid off the track and crashed, and I was like, well, fuck it. The next 5 laps, I'm just crashing into the entire field. But it just kind of became like a meme. And I was like, yeah, it was all the best video, but it can exist. Like, that's the thing. I feel like you gotta know if you know, like, okay, that wasn't great. Next Forza video, we gotta pull up and like do something properly and not have that happen, right?
yeah,
The thing is that it's just like realizing there's something that didn't go well in a video. Well, if that didn't go well, what didn't? What made the video not go well, right? Like those types of things. They're in. I think that one of the Premiere Project videos that I think we can look back on and say that didn't go well was the reading comments video.
yeah,
That did not go well. Like it went way too long. You fell asleep at the end. Like that was just not our best. And we can look and say, okay, if we do a reading comment video, how can we do it better next time?
yeah.
Besides not starting it at like 3 a.m. But even from that, like knowing at the point when should we be like the cutoff for starting a video, right? I think like 1, a little past 1 is kind of like the cutoff for starting a video.
Yeah.
So something like that, like talking about doing Gran Turismo after this, like if this ends quickly, cool. I think we jump into it. But if it's like 1:30, no. If it's 1 o'clock, sure. All right, race 13. The fuck is this? This is any car goes. Oh, this got to be one of my new tracks that I added in, huh? New tracks for the week? No? Apparently we've done this track twice already. Huh. I'll be honest, I don't remember this track. Oh, now I remember it. Yeah. I remember racing this in the last episode. Oh, what a move. What a move. Oh, this race got spicy. What a save. That was brilliant. Oh, we just got a track limit there. Got a drift
Really?
Mrboss? What?
My engine just fucking cut out, dude.
Damn, rip. Ripmer Dipmer. Ripmer Dipmer. Take that lap. Thank you.
Alright.
Damn, Ripperonis. Rip Gamar. Is it time to pull out the second and final weight up?
Oh yeah.
This is lining up to be another wild finish, though. I got 129 points, you got 126. Fuck. It's not what I needed. Picked up my first track limit, not only, or actually my second track limit of this race. It's my first track limits of the playlist as well. They're coming in not too beneficial time. So you missed the choke point, that's what put you back there?
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh boy.
I think it's gonna catch up to you in the last lap, Kamar.
I gotta do some sort of mistake, I think, for you to catch up. I mean, you went from 8 to 5 behind, so not as big of a catch up as I thought you were really gonna have. My main thing here is to make sure I don't pick up another track limit. Especially this close in the points, like, I don't want to give up 7 points. I already Gave up 2. I don't really want to take a 5-point penalty on top of that. Alright, now we're good. Let's go win this thing.
Fucking head hurts, dude. Bro, today's weather is gonna be fucked.
What, being nice outside for once?
Today?
Today was a great day. What are you talking about?
Bro, it was raining this morning.
Oh, I was sleeping. The fuck?
And like super fucking muggy.
I was sleeping. After that, though, when I got up, it was a fantastic day.
I don't know, dude. In Lisbon, for whatever reason, the air was fucking. Well, honestly, I was in Franklin this morning, but the fucking. I was doing a TRX4 video, and the fucking air, dude, is just like. I was dying, dude. I don't know. I've got like a fucking headache, a fever.
You have a fever.
Well, not a fever, but a fucking like uh sore throat, like sinuses are fucking going crazy. And my head's hot. I don't have a fever. I'm not running a fever, but like I was genuinely thinking about taking fucking allergy medicine today. Like not allergy medicine, but like um what is it, aspirin? Or whatever fucking shit's like better than allergy medication, but it's like actually for like cold and flu symptoms, like in a pill form. I don't know what that shit's called.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that. Whoa, that's a reset. Countdown?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, this is one of those open wheel races that aren't real open wheel races. Okay. Cool. My favorite. That's another reset.
3, 2, 1, go.
Damn. I thought I had that shit being on the curb.
What?
What?
Fucking wind just broke off like on the slightest of hits, dude.
What'd you hit?
They slightly clipped a barrier, like not even clipped because my car didn't even lose speed, but like I just lost my front wing.
Unfortunately, this race doesn't matter, but yeah, that would be unfortunate if it was an actual open race. Whoa!
I wonder why this dude didn't make it in the actual open race.
He's a bozo.
Did I get that?
No, I think I was ahead of you until right after it. Whoa. That's another reset. Oh, my moon shirt thing lights up on the front of it, huh?
3, 2, 1, go.
Interesting. I did not notice it was a light up t-shirt. That's pretty swag. That's a WAN track limit too. It's pretty swag as well.
That's a reset.
Damn. This is an actual race. That'd be a safety car.
3, 2, 1, go.
I felt like I jumped ahead a little on that, so.
Still good. Alright, the car just fucking slowed to the acceleration again.
That's a reset.
3, 2, 1, go. That's a reset.
Damn.
3, 2, 1, go. Are we sure that it doesn't affect your car?
Yep.
Still kind of feels like this shit is dog shit turning it out.
Okay. Great track design, Bozo.
Oh, what the?
That's a track limit. Fuck. There we go.
Ooh.
Last two races really brought it closer for your boy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off after this. I'm fucking not feeling too good right now. Ugh. Felt kind of a little bit after work, but it didn't last too long.
We'll do another hot ring one here.
Would you say that you're a happy moon?
I'm always happy.
Always?
Yeah, dude. Oh
I think
no.
that's like a problem. If you're genuinely happy in every single situation that happens in life, I believe that's like a mental disorder.
Your existence is a mental disorder, dude. Sorry.
You're just a mental disorder. I'm just gonna insult you because you're right.
Bro, you're not right. I'm sorry, but
I think I am right. There's points in your life you don't want to be happy about shit. And if you are, you're a fucking psychopath.
this track makes me want to end it all.
Which I know you're not. So I don't know why you're claiming that.
Oh, because I just say shit, dude. Like, I just say shit on videos. And then it'd be like fucking
Yeah, you're kind of retarded.
a deep dive analysis. Like, I just say shit. Like, bro asked, am I always happy? I don't know, like,
I said, are
sure.
you a happy moon, dude? I didn't say, are you
Yeah,
always happy?
I'm always happy. I'm a happy moon.
I mean, I wouldn't have said anything else to that, but then you were like, yeah, I'm always happy all the time. I'm like, really?
This
Are you?
this guy right here, dude, always happy.
Yikes, dude. You're not always happy.
Me?
Yes.
The fuck? What does this mean?
Bro, I don't know if I fucking scared my mom today or what, but she got out of the car. She was really tired. She'd been driving all day. And I drove home and I didn't put my seatbelt on. And she looks at me and she's like, "Are you gonna put your seatbelt on?" Because the thing is blinking. And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't usually, but yeah, I'll put it on." And
Bro,
she's
we've
like,
had this
"What?
discussion, dude.
What?"
About you not putting your seatbelt on, and that was kind of cringe.
Bro, if I get into a car accident at 60 miles an hour on the highway, I am not fucking gonna live the rest of my life being paralyzed. That is not fucking gonna happen. I'll tell you that right now. I am flying through that windshield and dying, dude. That is the end right there for when. If I get into a car accident, which I am a good driver, so I driving myself will not get into a car accident. If someone else crashes me, then there's nothing I can do, and regardless, there would be nothing that I could do anyway if my seatbelt were on or not, and I'm not fucking getting paralyzed because it's somebody else's fucking dumb shit.
Doesn't mean you're gonna get paralyzed if you crash, dude.
At 60 miles an hour on the highway,
Yes.
come on, dude. I'm not putting it up to that chance. If anybody else I'll drive with the seatbelt
That's
on,
a
like,
reset.
or if I'm driving in the city, I'm like, bro, 3, 2, oh, I think it's
It's
1,
yours.
3, 2, 1, go. That would kind of be like having turn signals on a spaceship, dude. Or a plane. Like, why? Because I've been on one of those fucking 5 mile an hour, like, you sit in, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride. It's at fairs usually, like the police bring it. And you sit into this, like, little car, and it, like, it doesn't even launch you, it just drops you at, like, 5 miles an hour, like, at an angle into this metal barrier, dude, and it simulates a car crash. And at 5 miles an hour, dude, that shit is, you get whiplash from that shit. So 60 miles an hour, 100%, you're getting seriously fucking hurt. And again,
we're not gonna be a car driving channel, not promoting seatbelts now, so it's kind of cringe.
I'm not promoting anybody to do anything. I think people should wear seatbelts.
I mean, it's kind of hard though to say people should wear seatbelts and say I don't do it myself.
I just did it.
Yeah, but it kind of like devalues you saying don't do this thing if you then go and do it.
I mean, I have my own personal opinions on it, like, and people can do what they want. I'm just saying, like, you should buckle yourself if you're. You should always buckle yourself in a car. It's just I don't want to fucking.
He's retarded and doesn't wear seatbelts. That's what he's saying, guys.
All right, my guy. If you want to live as a vegetable the rest of your life, but not me, dude.
Bro, that doesn't. That's not how that works, dude.
No. A vegetable is being something different than paralyzed. But what I'm saying is,
No,
I'm
but
not
it's
fucking...
not guaranteed that if you get into a crash at 60 miles an hour, you're going to be paralyzed. But if you don't wear a seatbelt and crash at 60 miles an hour, you're going to get flung out a window and get killed. So basically, you're taking something that's based not in reality, and then
What's not based in reality?
saying that if you crash at 60 miles an hour, you get paralyzed. It's not based in reality. That's just you making up shit and then believing it, and then saying this is what I'm going to go with. So when you do get tossed out a fucking window, you do actually die, and then...
Right, that's the point. Alright, if I actually believed that you would get paralyzed, then I would not admit to it being a thing. There is a chance that if you crash at 60 miles an hour, that you would not get paralyzed, and a pretty high chance. But I'm not taking that chance. If I get into a car crash at 60, 70 miles an hour, I'm not going to be seriously injured.
So you're telling me that you'd
life.
rather take the 100% chance of dying instead of the 10% chance of that happening?
Yeah, dude.
This is kind of cringe. This is like a bad take and bad odds.
It's 100%, dude. Those are some good odds.
Yeah, no, but it's bad odds of like... Well, no, why would you take the 100% die instead of the 10%?
Because it's not 100% die. I'm not going to get into a car accident because I drive fine. It's other dudes who wreck me.
No, you can't say... So then you could. Yeah, you can be the greatest driver in the world, but you could still get into an accident. Like, the fuck?
Right. Right.
So you saying that you're not going to because you're good at driving doesn't make sense.
Because it's not going to fucking matter. If someone is, let's say, drunk driving and drives on the opposite side of the highway and hits into my car head on, right?
Well, then you're just
I'm
done.
not paralyzed.
It's over. That, even if you're wearing a seatbelt, you're fucking done.
Right. It's not my fault. I can't prevent that from happening. So, like...
Okay, but that...
Regardless...
But you went to the extreme scenario of, like, that.
Well, I mean, that's how car crashes happen. Like,
yeah, but you can have...
That is the most likely chance that I would actually get into a car crash because people driving around me...
Are fucking dumb, dude.
They're dumb, but
I went to Best Buy today and had a fucking bozo mad at me because I fucking passed them, dude. Dudes are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know.
This dude, I want you to know, this dude pulled up, passed me, went into the right lane, got stuck behind a Prius, and then flashed their lights at me because I passed them when they were stuck behind the Prius, and then were mad because I didn't slow down to let them out to pass a Prius. The fuck? Dudes are fucking dumb on the road. So you can get fucking yeeted in any fucking way, dude.
Yeah. That's the point. So, like, that could happen at any time. Like, that's something.
So why would you not take the preventative measure of you getting yeeted?
Because again, I would get seriously
you pulled
fucking...
up the... No, because you pulled up the extreme scenario that you're going to get fucking bodied anyways.
I mean, if I had a seatbelt on, I might survive that crash.
A head-on crash on the highway with a drunk driver? Nah, dude, sorry, it's over.
if I'm in an SUV, which I drive, and somebody's in like a fucking Prius or something like that,
Mm.
there is a chance.
Yeah, but typically people that are
And
drunk driving are
don't
going way faster than you are.
right, but now you're playing hypotheticals, and you just got on me for
No,
saying the
because
exact
that's the
same
thing.
thing.
Because
So
you
thank
went
you.
to the one extreme. If we're gonna discuss the one extreme,
Because that's what a car crash is, dude. They're extreme situations. They're all fucking wild ass like dudes
yeah,
doing some
but
dumb shit
the
or
thing is that not necessarily like they're all extreme and you shouldn't wear a seatbelt. I mean, you can get into a crash at 60 miles an hour because a bozo fucking cuts out in front of you in a lane, and you're not flying out the window and dying.
let's reset. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on! Come on!
Damn.
Let's go! Oh boy, this is interesting. I think I got the dub, but we gotta see. Oh boy. Let's go, dude. We will take it. We're back on top. 171 to 162. And just to do the scenario of if I didn't pass you there.
Just to do it.
If I did not pass you there, you win by 1 point.
Damn. I feel like that was such a long straight that I didn't really have. It could have been anybody's game there, even though I had the advantage with the start.
Yeah, I mean that was damn, that was a wild episode in the end. It didn't feel like the last one was like super intense. Like there wasn't moments when it felt intense compared to that last episode. Um,
Yeah.
I felt like in this one it was very like I guess each race was almost like very one-sided.
Yeah.
Um, I mean honestly, the thing that helped me was uh, that I had uh, what did I have? The bonus. All right, I had that bonus from getting the playlist playoff. Like if I didn't have that, it's very close in the end, and I only win by 3 points. So I think that maybe inflated it a little bit. It made it seem like it wasn't as close when I look at the points here in the end. But I mean, obviously, it was a.
G'day, boss. This is your captain speaking.
You know, I felt like it was. It was still a good episode. We had two back-to-back close episodes here, and we each got one dub in it. So
See who wins this third place playoff.
yeah, of
It's gonna be a
course,
good
the
one.
playoffs playoff is currently tied. For wins, we each have 8. You are technically ahead in the playoff because you have more
That's right.
faster laps. Again, faster laps are each going to be at 10, so that part doesn't really matter. It's really those wins, but to each be at 8 after one episode, definitely going to shake things up as we go forward here in round 3 of the playoff. So, back on top with the dub, of course. You'll start with the lowest possible points for the loss bonus because you lost by 6 points or whatever it was. But either way, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in
Okay,
the next one.
the networks are down.